peace and love, right? No, you really won't like the next one. And if there was any other way, I would tell you. Hi, this is one of the most important videos that I will ever make. 100%. My goal today is to teach you how to handle a situation when you are hit with really, really strong, overwhelming emotions. Things are happening all over the world right now, right? Like, okay, yeah. But then life can still happen to us personally, and we don't always have control over things, which is, perfectly fine. We That's just how life is. And sometimes life really kicks us to the curb. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel like you just want to escape and you just want to numb yourself. Why do you think it's so common for people, like all over the world, people struggle with different kinds of addictions, right? Like from alcohol and drugs to like doom scrolling and not being able to be, like single alone for even a short period of time. People have to be in relationships at all times and stuff like that. People have really, really hard time dealing with their emotions and processing them. So I want to give you the right tools. I want to give you really good advice on how to process really, really strong, nasty feelings that, when that happens to you, it feels like you were just hit by a truck and you don't even know what to do because it's too painful to even be in your own body. It's too painful to experience that. So I understand how that can feel. I have been there. I know how that feels. And man, it's hard. And I really want to help you out and make you feel just a little bit better if I can. And the tips that I'm going to give you today are going to help. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's actually going to be one of the hardest things that you can do. However, it's also going to be the easiest way to let go of your really nasty, painful emotions. Now, look, before I get to the points, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anya. Please subscribe to my channel. Please support me. I am really, really happy to welcome you here. All right, let's get straight to it, shall we? If you find yourself in a situation when you receive really horrible news or something happens in your life that you did not expect, that you could not predict, or maybe you could, but it still feels like such a kick, such a slap. Like I said before, it feels like you were hit by a truck and you don't even know what to do. You don't even know how to feel. You just know that you feel overwhelmed. Now, I'm planning to make a series of videos on how to process different unpleasant emotions. I will talk about that in more detail and give you like actionable tips and really good advice on how to like process them and like let them go. So yes, please stay tuned for that. Now let's get back to this one. These kind of things can happen to you anywhere. Probably bad if you're at home alone, but you could be in the office, you can be in a public space, and it can put so much more pressure on you. It can make it feel so much worse. What I'm going to say, you won't like, you will not like what I will have to say. But my goal here is to help you. So the first thing you should do is you should acknowledge how you feel. Yeah, you should acknowledge how you feel. You should allow yourself to feel whatever it is. If it's just if it's just a mess, if it's just a lot of things at once, if it's just overwhelming, overbearing pain, then that's what it is. You can just acknowledge that, all right? Now, the next thing I'm going to say is do not act impulsively. I know. I know it's tough. I know. Don't do anything impulsive. Don't do it. Don't say anything nasty to your coworkers, to your boss. Don't do anything you will regret in the future. If you have to hold yourself physically, you do exactly that. You do that, all right? You don't hurt yourself, you don't hurt other people around you. You pause, you physically just pause for a second and acknowledge how you feel. All right? That's what you're going to do. Now, if you're in a public space, you excuse yourself, all right? And you take yourself to a safe, quiet place, to a safe, private place, right? Like to a bathroom or like go outside or something like that. Just take yourself out of the situation, get out, but you can be just by yourself, all right? And you really won't like the next one. This is the key. You sit with it. You sit with the pain. I really wish that I could give you any other advice. I really wish there was any other way. And if there was any other way, I would tell you. I would tell you. I wish there was another way. Now, what I mean by sit with it, right, is you do not rush to numb yourself or distract yourself. You don't do that. You don't get on TikTok. You don't get on your phone. As a matter of fact, put your phone down. You turn it off if you need to. If other people are bothering you, you put your phone away and you sit with your feelings. You sit with your pain. This is one of the hardest things you can do as a person in this life. So you hold yourself, you take yourself out, right? And you sit with it. You allow yourself to do whatever it is that you need to do. If you need to cry, you do exactly that. You ugly cry. If you need to scream, you scream. If you need to like shake your body physically, because that's really helpful too, you do that also. All right. And you take your time. You be kind to yourself, right? You take the time and you do exactly that. You cry, you process that. That is exactly what processing your emotions is. You don't run away from them, you don't block it, you don't neglect yourself in the moment. You be there for yourself and you let this pain be. And when it comes to such things, the only way out is through. You are so much more powerful than you think you are. You're not as powerless as you think you are. It's probably a more helpful thing to say. You are not alone. You are never alone. Even if you are physically alone right now in this moment, which again happened to me multiple times, right? You have to understand that there are multiple people around the world who experience and feel the exact same thing as you do. And that's okay. You know what? Even if it's not okay, like you can handle it. You absolutely can. I'm here for you. We're all here for you. All right. After some time, you are going to feel peaceful. You're going to feel peace, right? You might feel exhausted. You might feel, really, really tired again, right? But you will not feel this extreme pain. You will not feel that anymore. You will feel calm. You would feel a lot more in peace. The goal, if you feel an overwhelming, horrible, like unbearable emotion, is not to take yourself to a place where you feel happy and joyful, and when you feel excited and all of those things. This is not realistic. This is also completely unnecessary. It's going to put so much pressure on yourself. You should aim to get yourself to a place where you feel just a little bit better. That's already huge progress. That's big success, and you should aim for that. So you're going to feel peace. You're going to feel peaceful, right? Now you must understand that obviously painful emotions, they can come and go, you can come in waves, it can happen to you again. I'm not saying you should expect that. I'm saying that you should know that it can happen. And if it happens again, you once again sit with it. You allow it to be. You acknowledge it and you sit with it. It can be really tough sometimes. Like damn, I know. I know. Now, you might be surprised by how like yeah, this is exactly how you let go, by the way. That's the letting go. Once you allow something to be, once you allow the emotion to exist, once you let yourself feel it, your body lets go of it. You let it go. That's an incredible thing, honestly. I used to read about this a lot when I was younger, and I could never understand what does that even mean, like let go of whatever, right? I could never understand because it says you should let it go. You should let it go. And how do you take it and let it go? How do you like rip it out of yourself? That's exactly how you do it. You allow it to be and you allow yourself to feel it. You don't allow yourself, you make yourself feel it because it's one of the most uncomfortable things. It's one of the most painful things sometimes. It's very important for you to take care of yourself physically also, right? if you have to sleep, right? You still have to take care of yourself physically, and you still have to make sure that your physical body, your physical health is in good condition. So you sleep, you eat if you don't have any appetite because of the stress, you feed yourself, all right? You speak to yourself kindly. You be kind to yourself, please. You're going to feel so much better after this. Now let me just tell you for a second what happens if you do not do these uncomfortable, unpleasant things, if you do not sit with it, if you go to your phone, which by the way, I will never judge you for that. It feels like if you allow yourself to feel this, that you will never let it go. It feels like if you allow this pain in, that it will never leave, it will stay, it will always be there for you. And that is not true. Now, if you don't sit with it, it will stay there with you because it is in your body now. It's not going to leave by itself. It's just not how that happens. It is going to make you stronger. It is going to make you happier ultimately because you will be proud of yourself for actually doing that and not running away from yourself, because this emotion becomes part of you. It feels like you want to run away from yourself because it is a part of you now, right? Until you let it go. And again, that's how you let it go. I really hope you feel better. I really, really hope that you feel supported by me with this video, because that was my ultimate goal. It's not always the case that there is a village of people who love you and support you, who will be there for you, who will hold you, who will, hold space for you and your feelings and your pain and help you through them. A lot of the times, when things happen, we are alone. And I'm not going to make you feel bad about that. I'm not going to shame you for that, because we're all people and it happens to all of us. So I really just hope that if you feel just a little bit better, I'm very happy, and I consider the goal of this video achieved. I will be making more videos on all kinds of helpful topics. I definitely want to do more like chatty videos in the future also, and something more like beauty and wellness related, so it's not just always so serious here. But I really want to be helpful at the same time. You can't tell, but a couple of hours ago, I was bawling my eyes out. And, I was doing exactly what I was telling you to do in this video. I was sitting with my pain, and I feel so much better now. And I'm looking forward to meeting you in the next videos and having more productive and helpful conversations. So, you know, everything's going to be good. My hair looks amazing today somehow. Wow. Focus on the good things. No, that's not helpful. Peace and love, right? No, no. Pain has space, it has purpose. Like, pain has purpose, okay? It's not just love and light, like, it's pain has purpose. I love you. Thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next one. By the way, I'm so sorry, guys, about the quality of this sound. I'm still figuring this out. And I am learning to hold the microphone a little bit further away from my face so that the sound is a bit better. So I'm really sorry about that. I will figure it out and I will do better next time. But yeah, sorry about that.